welcome to Make It Monday. My name is Miss Teresa. I'm with the Box Springs Library. So this is our first Make It Monday for February. I hope you've had as much fun as I have making the crafts. Today we are going to learn how to make a holiday wreath for Valentine's that says love you to pieces. So if you're ready, let's get started. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a 100-piece puzzle. You can get this at your local dollar store. It doesn't matter what's on the print because we're going to be turning them over and using the back, okay? You just need a scrap piece of cardboard. You're going to need a piece of paper. You may actually need 2 pieces of paper. You're going to need your trusty glue gun and some glue sticks. You're going to need some paint, and this paint you can get at your local Walmart. It's 50 cents per bottle for the matte. I think it's $1 per bottle for the glossy. You can get it any colors that you want. I did use 4 colors. I'm going to show you those in a minute. You're going to need a marker, your scissors. You're going to need a paintbrush, a pen or pencil, a ruler, and then any kind of yarn or twine. I got this at the dollar store. Again, it was just $1. So nothing here is very expensive. All total, you may be looking at $5 total, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is open up your puzzle piece. And like I said, it doesn't matter what's on here because you're going to paint over it, okay? And since it's 100 pieces, you're going to divide those into 4 groups and then paint each 25 group, each 25 piece group different colors. So on mine, I did a light pink, I did a red, I did a white, and I did a darker pink. Now it is printed on the other side, and that does not matter. You're just going to get your paint, put it out on some kind of template like a paper plate, paint it, and then let it dry. Once it's dry, then it's ready to use for your craft, okay? So because there was 100 pieces, we did go ahead and do this ahead of time. That way it cuts down on the prep time, okay? So let me move that. Now with your cardboard, you're going to cut out a heart, and that's what I said you may need the extra piece of paper for, is to cut out your heart on the piece of paper. And then your heart, mine is about about 3/4 of an inch. You can make it as thick as you want. You can make it up to probably about an inch. So draw your outline and then draw the middle part, cut it out, and whenever you do that, you have your frame, which is what we're going to be using here in a minute. And I went ahead and punched a hole in the middle. You can do that with just a pair of scissors or a hole punch if you have it. Now with the extra piece of paper, I took my ruler, and the width of my ruler, I put my ruler to the edge, and then I drew a line. So I'm going to cut out a piece of paper that's the width of my ruler. Now this isn't normal paper, this is cardstock. You can use normal paper if you want. I use the cardstock because it's thicker and it's going to bend easier on the final product. You will see. This wreath is not an outside wreath. It's not designed to get wet. If you put a sealant on it, an acrylic clear seal, it might be able to hold weather, but it's really just more of a decorative wreath, and that's what I would use it for, would be inside, okay? So you're going to start off with your heart frame, and unlike the past, we're actually going to take our string first because once we start gluing the puzzle pieces on, I don't want it to not be able to slide through. So the first thing we're going to do is take our string, twine, yarn, whatever you have, and we're going to make a little knot so that way we can hang it whenever we're done. Okay, and then let's cut the extra off. going to make a little knot at the bottom, right where it meets the heart frame, just to keep it from sliding too much. Okay, so that's that. All right, so we're going to take our glue gun and our glue sticks, and we're going to take our 4 colors, red and the light pink, and you're just going to glue them randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just wherever you want to start, whatever you think looks best. Put a little glue down, and don't work a big section at a time because your glue will get cold and you don't want that to happen. And we are going to overlap these eventually, but for right now, for our base coat, we're just putting them down flat. And don't worry that you can see the cardboard. We're going to come back over that with extra pieces because you're going to keep building up and piling up, okay? So I've gotten all of the ones that'll fit on this first layer. Now I'm going to continue building and adding layers to this, okay? So that's our end of our second layer, and you can still see some of the cardboard, so we're going to do one more layer. If you don't use all your pieces, don't worry about it. You can make it as full or as light as you want. I just want to cover and make sure the cardboard's covered, so we're going to pick some pieces here and there, okay? Okay, so once you finish this, you can make it, like I said, as full or as light as you want to, and give it a minute to dry, and then you can go back and get your little spider webs off, okay? So we're going to put that to the side for right now, and this is the piece of paper that you cut out. So we're going to put that across the middle, and as you can see, it's a little bit longer, and that's what we want. We're going to take the ends, and we're going to make little cuts in them, little V cuts, so it looks like ribbon. That's trash. And we're going to bend it just like that. So that way it stands up. And then with your marker, you're going to write Pieces is P-I-E-C-E-S, right?
I believe so.
All right. So we write love you to pieces, and then we're going to take that and glue that right across the middle, okay? So now that it's dry, let's go ahead and remove these little spider webs. Okay, and we take that, and we're going to put a little piece of glue right there, and a little glue right there. And if you want, you can always take a little piece and a little extra puzzle piece and glue it right there to the side. It gives a little extra touch. It doesn't matter which color you use. You can even do two if you wanted one and one like that. Okay, and actually that's what I'm going to do. Just put a little piece of glue there, and a little piece of glue right there. Now if you don't have a hot glue gun, you can always use a craft glue, and it'll work just the same. Okay, so that is our finished product. So I hope you had a great time making this. It's very inexpensive, very easy to make. You can decorate your house according to the colors of your house, or if you want more purple for Valentine's, you can add purple. You can add whatever colors you want. So just keep that in mind as you're making it. Get the colors that you like, okay? And until next time, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.